Hi, yoga friends. Just a nice little practice for you tonight. Finn is here, kind of snoozing. Everybody's snoozing. That's why Izzy's not here. She's already in bed. And before I went to bed, I thought that I'd kind of do a little relaxing practice, so I thought that I would share that with you. So let's begin that. So go ahead and come on down to your mat. So just find a nice, comfortable spot, and I'm just going to move the camera. Oh, hi there. So just come on down to your mat. If you're not comfortable with your legs straight up, you can always bring your legs in into a reclined goddess or reclined butterfly pose if that feels better, or even have your knees bent, whatever feels good. Yoga is about what feels good. So find your breathing, and as you start to breathe, I want you to think about what you need from your practice tonight. So maybe you just want to feel better. And I think right now we all just kind of want to feel better. And maybe it's just that you need to stretch out a body part, or you need to remember to breathe, or you just want to focus on your practice and get your mind off other things. Whatever it is, if you start thinking about what you need, it's just more likely to happen for you. So go ahead and lay it back down. If you lift it up, pull those shoulders down away from your ears and just find that breathing. Leaving the world outside just for this little bit of time. Thinking about the gift of time, because right now, most of us anyway, don't have the demands of the outside world. We don't have to go to work. We don't have to go do this or that. On the other hand, the reasons that we don't have to do this or that are not pleasant. But now you do have time to start a meditation practice or a journaling practice, to get into an exercise routine, to maybe cook some things that you've wanted to cook, or bake. Maybe there's some house things you need to be done. My husband and I are painting the basement right now. So you have the time to do some things other than sit on your couch and wood chipper in food. So think of this as an opportunity, even though the circumstances are not pleasant. So continue to find that breathing. And we're going to start with the Kriya, the cleansing breath. So big inhale. On my count, big exhale out the mouth. So big inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big exhale out. And let's get that again. Big inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale out. And one more time. Big inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let it go. And now just bring that right leg into your chest. Just hug it in. So hand goes on the shin, hand goes on the thigh. Maybe you have it one hand on the shin and one hand on the thigh. Let's just circle out that foot. Big little circles. And then come back to center, get that the other way. Good. And then just straighten that leg up toward the ceiling. And then reach up your leg. Find a nice hand placement on your leg where you can give it a little tug toward you. And if you're getting a nice stretch in the back of that hamstring right here, you stay here. If you want a little bit more, you can lift your head and shoulders up. Head reaches toward the knee. And even extend that opposite leg. Just a little bit. Reaching off the floor just a little bit. And just reach and breathe here. And then go ahead and lower your head and shoulders down. Release your grip on the leg, bend the knee and bring that leg across the body. Right arm extends, palm faces the ceiling, and we look at that palm. Just breathing into that twist, trying to keep both shoulders down. And then come on back up. So leg extends back up. And we're going to inhale and reach out, peace fingers around that big toe. Exhale, lower the head and shoulders down as we lower that leg out to the side. Don't have to lower it super low. Listen to your body. Breathe. Nice shot of my thigh there. Sorry about that. All right, come on back up to center. And we're going to lower that leg down. So leg lowers down. The other leg comes up. So hugging that left leg. Give that left leg a little hug. Find your hand placement and then circle out that ankle. Circle it out a couple times one way. And then we go the other direction. Good. And now come back to center. Extend that leg up. Find your hand placement on the leg. We can give that side a little tug, little reach. Breathe. Maybe your head and shoulders lifts up, maybe it doesn't. The right leg can lift a few inches off the floor if that feels good. And then lower back down, hug that leg in. So left leg comes across the body. I'm going to scooch over a little bit so I don't hit the camera. Left arm comes out to the side. We look at that palm. Feeling that stretch in the hip. You might feel it on one side more than the other. That's okay. And then come on back up. Come on back to center. Extend that leg out. Head and shoulders lift up off the mat. Peace fingers come around that big toe. Head and shoulders lower down. And that left leg lowers out to the side. Right arm comes out to counterbalance. And just find where that stretch feels good. You can pull on the toe a little bit. Maybe you lower your leg down a little more. Maybe you bring it up a little more. Whatever feels good. And then come on back up. We're going to hug both legs in. So give both of those legs a little hug. And rock back and forth. Just a little rocking back and forth here. Now, if you choose, you can reach up for the feet in happy baby. Hands to the inside or the outside of the feet. Whatever feels good. And if the rocking doesn't feel good, don't rock. For most people, it's very soothing. You can also kind of roll around a little bit. That might feel good in your low back. You also might be able to find a spot where you can have your feet and legs that it doesn't hurt that low back if it, if you've got a spot that's tender and it doesn't feel good. And then come back to center. And we're just going to rock on up to sitting. Rock on up to sitting, so you can rock to the right or to the left and help yourself up. Or you can just rock on up and come into a comfortable sitting pose. Hello there. All right, so find your easy pose. Breathe. Always trying to find the best spot for this. I don't know that that's it. There we go. Technical difficulties, sorry. Big inhale, reach up long and tall, and exhale, we're going to come forward and reach. So just reach forward, breathe. Don't have to force your way down. Let go of the need to force your way down. All right, I'm sorry. I promise I won't be doing this the whole time, but I'm just trying to find, you know what? Let's just back that up a little bit. Okay. All right, let's try that again. So big inhale, reach up long and tall, and exhale, we come forward. So just gently reach. And just breathe into it. Breathe in calm. Breathe out all that negative energy that you don't want anymore. And drag your fingers back, come on up. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach up long and tall. So we're reaching up for the ceiling. Exhale, come forward and reach. And then just drag those fingers back, roll your spine back up. Big inhale, this time we're going to the right. So big inhale, reach up long and tall. And then exhale, we're gonna reach over to the right, stretch and breathe. And then inhale, come on back up. Reach up nice and long and tall, and then exhale, we're going the other way. So reach and stretch. Inhale, reach. One more time forward. Exhale, come forward. Just landing wherever you land. Breathing into it. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, see if you can creep your fingers out a little farther. And then go ahead and drag yourself on back. Good. All right, now take your right leg. Bring that down to the mat. So right down to the mat in front of you. We're going to take the left leg and bring it across. This is half cow face, so get comfortable here. Nice long spine. Breathe. Hands come together, heart center, and we're going to bring the right elbow across here. So nice long spine, turn, reach and breathe. Just a little variation on that half cow face pose that I usually do. And then come on back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, lower down. Good. And then hands, heart center again. Now we're going to bring the elbow to the other knee. Nice long tall spine. Now if this is a difficult pose to maintain, you can keep that left elbow right up against that knee, but then just put your right hand down to the floor and give yourself a little support. If you're just having trouble in that part of the twist, perfectly acceptable. And then come on back to center. Good. We'll get that on the other side. So we're going to bring the left leg now. And the right leg comes across. I'm wondering if this is better on the floor. Yeah, I think so. All right. So heart center again. Nice long tall spine. And first we're going to take that left elbow and bring it across. Good. Nice long spine. Gotta breathe. In these twists, you gotta breathe. You don't detox if you don't breathe. And then back to center. Inhale, reach up. Nice and long. Exhale, arms lower. Come back, heart center again. We're going to get that the other way. So I guarantee you I have to put my hand down to support. That's okay. You can keep that half prayer hand here and get that little twist on the other side. If you can keep your hands together, that is awesome. I'm still post-surgery yet, so I'm not quite there, but we all do what we can. And then come back to center. Good. Unwind and find your way into table. So find your table pose. And remember, if you're having trouble with a hand, with a knee, whatever. Always take your mat, get a little fold in it, give yourself a little extra cushion, whatever works. And here in table, we have hands underneath our shoulders, fingers spread wide like stars. You can always do fists for wrists. So modify for your body. Find a nice, comfortable position. Big inhale, lift up the crown of the head and the tailbone. Big exhale, round the back up. And big inhale and lift. And exhale, round. And just continue with that in your own breath and in your own time. Just finding your flow. Connecting the breath and the pose. It's one of the most soothing poses that you can do for your whole body. And let's get one more each way. And then come on back to table. Take your hands out about half a hand from where they were before. We're going to do a couple chaturanga push-ups. Maybe you want to slide your knees out a little bit. The farther your knees are back, the harder it is. And if you're really feeling fancy, you can extend one leg out. But then you have to do the other side too. You can't just use one leg. You got to be balanced. So big inhale. Make sure your hands are close to the sides of the body because they're going to scrape the sides of your body as you lower down. And we're going to lower down, elbow space, the back of the mat. Hold and breathe. Push back up. Lower the leg if it's lifted. Sit back into child's for just a minute. Well, not a minute, a breath. So find your breath. Come on back up. We got to do another one. So find your nice supported position. And lower on down. And then push back up. Remembering to breathe. Sit back in child's. Tiny break. Come on back up. We got two more. Inhale, lower down. And then exhale, push back up. Back into child's. Feel how strong those arms are getting. It's a tiny little break. One more, best one. Oh, I forgot to lift my leg. I guess I got to do that this time. All right, so big inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. Exhale, back into child's. Good job. Guess what? We get to do that on the other side, but not just yet. We'll have a little break in between. All right, so reset yourself here. Ooh, feeling a little side planky. So, what I want you to do is pick up that left. Yep, it is the left leg, nice and strong. Lift it up, reach it up. Set it back down, curl the toes under. Push into that heel. Let's stretch the calf out first. A nice little stretch in the calf. And then go ahead, release that. And then take that leg and bring it right behind the other one. View of that. Yeah, not really. All right. So that foot is right behind the other one. Now kind of kickstand it out a little bit. See, make a wide foot. Kickstand it out behind the other. Now make sure the right hand is underneath the shoulder. Lift up the left, supported side plank. Now take that bottom leg, slide it out a little bit in a little kickstand. So you've got a nice little base. And we're just going to lift that other leg up if you can. If you can't, put it back down. All right, now bring that arm back down for just a minute. We're going to take that little kickstanded leg, that supporting leg, and slide it out. Come into full side plank. If you're feeling it, don't have to. Breathe and reach. Good. All right, go ahead and lower back down. So come back into table. Little break in child's. Just a little one. Breathe. All right, come on back up. And I'm going to flip around. We got those chaturanga push-ups on the other side. Little bit of work, little bit of rest, little bit of stretching. It's how we get stronger. So nice strong base. Now slide. Hey, hi guys. All right, so hands underneath the shoulders. Find your knee placement. Maybe you want to slide them back a little bit. Then we're going to walk our hands about half a hand forward. Make sure that they are close. Arms are close to the body. So they're going to slide against you as you lower down. So you want to lift a leg, lift the leg. I've got to do at least 2 with a lifted leg. So slow, lower down. Big inhale. And then exhale, lower down. Inhale, come on back up. And exhale into child's pose. Good. Little rest. Come on back up. Check your form. Check your hand placement. Extend your leg if you want to. Keep it down if you want to. Lower down. Breathe. Feel how strong you are. Hold it. Push back up. Good. We got 2 more. All right, you ready? Go ahead. Find your hand placement. I'm going to be brave and keep my leg up the whole time. Lower down. Hold and breathe. Push back up. Little break in child's. And 1 more. Come on back up. And lower down. Breathe. Hold. Feel how strong you are. Push back up. And find your child's pose. Good. Little break here. Remember, child's pose is however you want it. Knees wide apart, knees together, arms along the side of you, arms extended out to the front, whatever feels good for you. All right, now we're going to do that side plank series. So set up for that. I'm going to scooch up just a little bit more here. All right. Extend out the right leg. Lift it up. Reach it up. Curl the toes under. Push into that heel. Get that nice little stretch. Breathe. And then release. And then pick up that leg and take it and bring it right back behind the other. So you're in one straight line here. And make sure your hand is underneath the shoulder. And then lift that arm up. Reach it up. Now, having yourself in one straight line is a little bit harder. You might want to kickstand that supporting leg out a little bit. And then maybe when you do that, you can lift up your leg. Beautiful. Whoops. We all fall sometimes, and that was me falling. All right. Go ahead and lower that leg down. Lower your hand down for a minute. And then extend, if you want. Extend that supporting leg out. And then reach up that arm. It's full side plank. You can always put a leg back down. Don't have to be here. Breathe. Feel the shake. If you got a shake, I'm so proud. It means you're getting stronger. All right, go ahead, lower your hand down. Come back down. Little rest in child's. Just because it's a gentle, kind of a relaxing class tonight, but we have to have a little bit of work. We just do. All right, come on up. Come on up into a nice sitting position. A little bit more stretching, so nice wide straddle here, nice long spine. You can put your hands behind you, so take your hands, put them behind you, big inhale. Lengthen the spine, lift up the chest, feel how good that feels. And then release. Big inhale, reach up long and tall, and exhale, and we're going over to the right. So we're reaching for that right foot. Now, options here. You can take that right hand and slide it out along the leg a little bit. You can open yourself up a little bit here. You can take that arm up and reach it for the ceiling. Whatever feels good. Go ahead and slide on up. We'll get that on the other side. So big inhale, reach up long and tall. Exhale, turn toward the left leg, reach for it. All right, that left hand can just slide on out a little bit, and you can sort of turn up a little bit and reach here with that top arm, or you can take that top arm and reach it up for the ceiling. So reach it on up, look up at it if you want. Inhale, reach. Good. Big inhale, reach up long and tall. We're going for both feet now. So nice long arms, and then hands come down to the ankles and reach forward, stretch forward. Trying to reach your toes, your ankles, whatever you can comfortably reach. Your arms can even go to the floor. And then slide yourself back up. Beautiful. All right, we're going to find our way into table. So find that table pose. A little bit of work here, just a little bit of work. Oh, guess what? Let's find that dolphin plank. Arms in a triangle in front of you. All right, so you can slide your knees back a little bit and just feel that core work. For some of you, that might be enough. You might be building strength right here. You might be building strength right here. And that's okay. If you want a little bit more, lift the knees up, curl the toes under. My toes are slipping. And then get that nice core work. Makes it a little harder. Now, one hand at a time, we're going to lift up into plank. So here we are in full plank. Knees can always go to the floor if you need them. Breathe. Now we're going to lift up our buns up toward the ceiling, coming into down dog. So find your down dog. Breathe. All right, we're going to lift up that left foot. Lift that left foot up toward the side, the sky, three-legged dog. We're going to bring that knee in toward the nose. Knee comes in toward the nose. Extend out. Inhale. Exhale out. And breathe. And kick that leg out. One more time. Kick that leg out. Bring it down. Come back into child's. Just breathe for a minute and refocus. And then we get to do it on the other side. All right, come on back up. Let's go up the way we did before. So find your dolphin plank. Knees on the floor, knees lifted. And then one hand at a time, we find our plank pose. Don't stick your butt up in the air and plank. Nice and strong. Now lift your hips. Find your down dog. So we're looking somewhere between our knees and our ankles. Fingers are spread wide like stars or fists for wrists. Head between the biceps. Pushing the weight into the back part of your hand. And we're going to lift up that right leg. So lift the right leg up. Reach it up. Nice and strong. And then we're bringing it in toward the nose. Find your breathing. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, extend. Two more. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, extend. And extend. And one more time. And extend. Good. Lower down. Go ahead. Little break in child's. Just a little. And then come on up. Whoop. How are we gonna get up? Let's go the nice, fun dolphin way. All right. Find your dolphin pose. Feel that core shake just a little bit. Maybe you're so strong you have no shake. One hand at a time. Find the plank. Butt down. Nice strong plank. Lift the hips. No kicking this time. And then walk your hands back to your feet. Walk, walk, walk. Slowly come on up. My head's going to disappear. That's okay. I'll move you. All right. So we're here, except for we're going right back down again. Big inhale, reach up long and tall. Big exhale, come forward. We're doing that little forward fold. Forward fold. All right. So hands are reaching for the floor. Don't have to get anywhere near. So arms can just dangle. You can grab opposite elbow. You can step on your feet, whatever feels good. And we're just going to hang here in that forward fold. Little rocking back and forth. Really gentle if it feels good. Finding your breathing, maybe thinking about our intention. Was your intention to just breathe? Are you breathing? Was your intention to leave things on the mat? Are you exhaling out and leaving things on the mat? Let's leave some stuff on the mat. Go ahead and release that. And slowly, slow, come on up. Come on up, let's do some standing cat-cows. Big inhale, reach up, stretch up, and exhale, arms lower, step out wide. So kind of a little wide stance here. Toes kind of face the corners of your mat. Come on down a little bit of a sumo or a malasana squat. And then we're going to inhale and round the back up. And exhale out. And inhale round. And exhale. A couple more. Inhale. And round and exhale. Letting go of what we don't want anymore. Inhale and round. And exhale. All right, come on up. Slow. Round on up. Good. Big inhale, reach for the ceiling. Walk your feet in. So walk your feet in. I'll just back up a little bit. So we're reaching up here. Reach, look up, and then exhale, right arm lowers, left arm reaches, stretch out that side. That feels really good. And then inhale, reach up, and then exhale, arms lower. Beautiful, we're going to swan dive down, sweep the ground, inhale, reach, and this time the left arm's going over. Lift, and that felt good, so let's do that again, or a little variation on it. Exhale, swan dive and sweep. Inhale, reach, grab that right wrist, give it a little tug, maybe a big tug. Try to turn up toward the ceiling a little bit, looking up. Exhale and lengthen, swan dive forward. Inhale, reach up, grab that wrist. Pull, breathe. Inhale and reach. Exhale, swan dive down and sweep. And inhale, lift. And exhale, arms come heart center. So just find your breathing here for a minute. And just focus. One more breath. And go ahead and lower your arms. Find that mountain pose. So root your feet. With mountain pose, I like to start with my feet. So root your feet into the earth and then just feel it work up your body. So feel the strength come up into your legs, into your hips. And then pull your shoulders down, fingertips are reaching. You can feel the dynamic tension in your arms. You can close your eyes if you want. And the chest lifts, the heart opens, the crown of the head lifts. And just breathe here in mountain. your eyes if they're closed. Release the pose. Root down into that left foot. We're going to pick up the right. Let's pick up that right leg. You need to extend it out if you want. Or you can just have the knee bent. Find your balance. And we're coming into tree. So go ahead and figure out where you want your leg to be. It can be right at the floor, right on the ankle, like a little kickstand. You can bring it to the shin. If you have the flexibility, bring it to the thigh. I can't do it. You might be able to. So find your foot position. Hands come heart center. Breathe. Now extend your arms up, reach them up. Reach up for this. See, we all fall. Reach up. Reach and breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Find a drishti, find a focal point. And then when you're ready, go ahead and come on down. We'll get that on the other side. Maybe shake that out a little bit. Root in with the right foot. Pick up the left. Find your balance, and it might not be the same on each side. Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse. Go ahead and turn that leg out. Find your foot placement. I like the shin. So breathe here with hands heart center. And if you like your hands heart center, keep them there. No rules that say you have to lift them up. Reach and breathe here. Nice open chest. Find your focal point. Good. Breathe. Lower down. Release. Shake it out. All right. Let's just do, we're just not a real difficult flow tonight. And I'm going to try and face the camera and we'll see how well that works. So big inhale, reach up long and tall. So we're reaching up for the ceiling. And then I want you to bring your arms forward. So reach the arms straight in front of you. Lightning bolt arms. Now I want you to take that left foot and just slide it back a little bit. So your toe is on the mat. You're reaching forward here. Now see if you can't come into Warrior 3 by lifting that leg up and reaching the arms forward. Breathe. Now step that foot back and you're in Warrior 1. So arms can be here, arms can be here, arms can be here, or even right here, supporting your low back. So whatever feels good. So just reach your arms back. Open up that chest if it feels good, or reach up, whatever arms appeal to you right now. Breathe. Nice Warrior 1. All right, now we're going to come into Warrior 2. So that front arm is going to extend, and the back arm extends. And we're reaching. I feel like I need to turn to the side just a little bit. So nice strong Warrior 2. Arms are reaching for the front of the room, for the back of the room. Feel the dynamic tension. Just feel that pose. Check in with your legs. Should have a little bit of a bend, but not too much. Knees should not go jutting out over the toes. It's not safe. Breathe. Now this back hand is going to go, excuse me, that is the front hand. The front hand is going to go back, the back hand's coming forward. Twisted 2. I always say if you feel like this is awkward, you're doing it right. So breathe here. Now, if you don't like it, if this is too much, bring that back hand forward. If this is okay, go ahead and bring that front arm down to the floor. If you want, you can bring both arms down to the floor. Dragonfly twist. Now, if you brought both arms down, just reset. You can even bring your knee down to the mat. Otherwise, you're going to pick that right hand back up and come into that little twist here. All right, now this hand's going to lower, and we're going to come right back up. So if you want to, you can just walk your hands up your leg like that. or you can just lift up. And we're back in Warrior One. What arms that you choose are fine, whatever arms you choose. It's late, people. It's 11:30. So my mouth is getting tired, apparently. Been talking all day. All right, find that Warrior Two. So we were just here. Palm turns, reach forward, lift up, reverse. Which is such a pretty pose. And we look up at our hand, or we look down at our back foot, or we look out to the side if we don't like either of those options. And the left arm reaches down the left leg, or it wraps around the waist, whatever it feels like doing. Now this front arm is going to come right down to the inside of the foot, and the other arm's going to join. So right hand, right arm, right up against that right leg. Left hand comes next to it. And then we're going to take the left hand to the waist and then reach it up. Extended warrior. Breathe. We're going to bring that hand down. Left hand comes down. Right hand's going to go to the other side of the foot. And then right hand's going to lift up again. Dragonfly twist. Bring that knee to the mat if you need it. Right hand lowers down. Now either walk your hands up your leg or just lift up. Warrior One. Open up Warrior Two. Beautiful. Big inhale, straighten that front leg. So nice, straight front leg. And then the shoulders, when you lifted that leg up, probably lifted up around your ears a little bit, so push them down. And now we're going to come into triangle, so this front arm is going to just come down and the back arm is going to lift. We're reaching on up for the sky here. The bottom hand is reaching for the floor, but the goal is not the floor. The goal is to get a nice open chest, so we want this open right here. We want to be able to open and breathe. When you put your hand on the floor, it just kind of scrunches your chest all up. We don't want that. All right, we're going to come back up to Sky Warrior, but we're going to keep going. So we come back up Sky Warrior and reach up Sky Archer. Sky Archer, because now our front leg is straight before it was bent. And now this reaching arm is going to come down to the thigh. And so is the other hand. And we're going to reach forward into pyramid. So maybe we want to stretch in the back of the thigh. Maybe both hands here is fine. Don't go any farther. If you want more of a stretch, you come down a little bit lower. If you want a little bit more, you go down to the floor. See how neat that works? All right, we are going to take a little bend in that front leg. We're going to bring that back leg down to the mat. So this back foot, toes curl under, the foot is flat, whatever gives you more support. Big inhale, reach up. Exalted warrior. Try to open up that heart chakra. Open up that chest, reaching on up for the ceiling. Breathe. Hands come down, little challenge, little bitty challenge. We have to have some challenges. Straighten that front leg out, so slide that front leg out, coming into half splits. So move this a little bit. Oh, and you can't see it any better, really. But we're sliding that front leg straight. Reaching on down, getting a nice stretch in the hamstring. Breathe. And then bend that leg back where it was before. We're going to step that back leg in. Back leg comes in. Boom. Big inhale, reach up long and tall. And then exhale, arms lower and down. All right. We're going to get that on the other side. So we've got to find that balance. Remember, we started out with a warrior 3. Shake it out a little bit. Breathe. All right. So here we are. Nice, strong mountain pose. Root your feet in. just refocus. And now we're going to do that opposite leg. So arms are going to lift. Remember, our arms reach. And then we're going to take that right leg and slide it. It can still be on the mat. The toe touches. Or you can lift that leg up and reach your arms out. Warrior 3. And if you lose your balance, you just tap your toe. Good. All right, come on back. Beautiful. Let's do that again. That was practice. All right, so extend those arms out. Reaching them out, straight and strong. Slide that foot back. Reach it up. Maybe it lifts, maybe it stays on the mat. Now bend that front knee, set that foot back, coming into Warrior 1. So we're here in Warrior 1. Pick your hands that you want, your arms that you want. I do love bringing those arms out wide and opening up that chest. Just feels good to me. But whatever feels good to you. Now, right hand goes back, left hand comes forward. We're on the opposite leg. So here we are in Warrior 1. Warrior 2. Well, it is, I was going to say it's Monday. Officially, it's not yet. I was going to blame it on Monday. My awkward mouth today, but oh well, can't do that yet. So nice, strong Warrior 2. Check in with that form. Yes, I'm keeping you here for a while. I want those arms to burn just a little bit. I want that leg to burn just a little bit. I want you to feel like you're working. All right, back hand comes forward. Forward hand goes back. We're in that twisted 2. So we breathe. You might have to pivot on that back foot a little bit. Come onto the toe. That's fine. That's good. Now remember what I did before. Your hand that's in the front is going to go down to the mat, or you're going to bring that other hand in the front to go along for the ride, whatever you can do. Right hand goes down, or both hands go down. And we're in that dragonfly twist. If you need to place the hand first and then lift it back up. If you need to take that knee to the floor, you take the knee to the floor. So breathe here. Now go ahead and lower that hand. And we're going to come on back up. So either walk your hand up your leg or lift on up. We're back in that Warrior 1. Breathe. Now we're going to open up again, Warrior 2. So nice, strong Warrior 2. Palm turns. So the palm faces the ceiling. And we reach forward just a little bit and then lift up into that reverse warrior, sometimes called peaceful warrior. So look up if you can, or look down at your back foot. Wrap your arm if you're feeling that. Whatever works. And just breathe. And then come on back. Remember what we did before? We went all the way down to the floor. So this left hand is going to come right up against that left leg. Left hand right against that left foot, and this arm is just going to go to the waist. Now, if you want, extend it up and reach it. Good. Now we're going to find that dragonfly twist. So this hand has to come down. This hand comes over. So you've got a hand on either side of the foot. And then that left arm reaches up, dragonfly twist. Choose your options. If your knee needs to go down, you bring it down. Now that hand's going to lower. And we're going to lift on back up. Lifting up Warrior 1. Finding your arms. Opening up Warrior 2. Breathe. Big inhale, straighten that front leg. Sky Warrior, because it's Warrior 2 with a straight leg. Palm turns, reach forward, lift up. Sky Archer, because once again you've got that straight leg. Now we're going to make that little shift into triangle. So the reaching hand goes down, the back arm lifts up. Triangle pose. Remember, we're reaching up for the ceiling. We're trying to open up that chest. Breathe. Good. Now, bring that reaching arm down to the thigh. We're going to find our pyramid pose here. So you might need to scooch that back foot in a little bit. You reach forward, head reaches for the knee. If your hands are good on the thigh, you leave them on the thigh. If you want to bring them to the shin, you bring them to the shin, or you go down to the floor. Find your stretch. Find your breathing. Now that back knee is going to come down to the mat. Curl the toes or foot is flat. Big inhale, reach up with the arms. Exalted warrior. Looking up at the sky. Or it would be the night sky right now, so maybe you're thinking about the stars outside. Breathe. Now, this is a little bit of a challenge. Hands come down, straighten that front leg. You might slide it out a little bit. Head reaches for the knee. Half splits. Now go ahead and bend that front knee. We're going to come on back up. So we're going to bring that back foot in. Back foot comes in to join. Big inhale, reach up long and tall. And exhale, hands come heart center. All right, big inhale, reach. Reach, reach, reach. Maybe a little back bend. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Hands come forward, down toward the floor. So we're going to do that little forward fold. So head reaches down, hands don't have to touch. Hands come to the shin, half lift. So we're reaching with the crown of the head, we're reaching with the tailbone. Hands are on the shins. And then release that, bring the hands back down to the floor. And we're going to find our way into sitting. A little comfortable sitting spot here. So bend the knees. One boat pose. Just one. Oh, maybe three. All right, so find your boat. So if you're not familiar with boat, knees are bent. I should bring this back down. Okay. So knees are bent here, bent knees, feet on the floor, and then we're going to pick up one leg and then the other. Hands can be on the thighs. You take your hands and bring them behind your back. And if this is good for you here, if you're getting enough of a little bit of a core workout here, you stay here. If you want a little bit more, you can bring your arms out. Breathe. Find where you get that nice little muscle shake. So legs can be high, legs can be low. Hands can be supporting something. Go ahead and lower your legs down. Big inhale, reach up long and tall. Find knees, shins, ankles, toes. Reach forward. Yeah, I disappeared for a little bit. Come on up. And I'm back. All right, let's do that again. Find what works for you. Maybe try something for a few seconds. You can always shift back. Find that boat. Reach out nice and long if you can. Whatever feels good. Maybe like a nice long boat, a canoe. Go ahead and lower down. Come on forward, stretch. Stretch, release. And one more time. Find your boat. Wherever your boat is. Maybe your hands are on the floor this time. That's okay. Lower your legs down. Come on forward and stretch. Head does not have to reach the knee. There's nothing magical about it. And then come on back up. Just find a comfortable sitting spot. Just stretch out those shoulders. So big inhale, reach up the right arm and just bring it behind you. Left arm, kind of like you're swimming. Right arm. Just flow on through. And one more each way. And then let's bring both of the shoulders back. So just lift those shoulders up, back and down. And we'll get that the other way. Breathe. One more. Okay, good. Little something different tonight. If you have blocks, this is a fun thing to do. Feels so good. Put one block about underneath your back around the shoulder blade area, and the other block goes back for your head. And then just lay back. You won't be able to see this, but you will feel it if you try it. And then just let your body melt into the mat supported by the blocks. And it feels rather amazing. So if you have some blocks, you might want to try this for Shavasana, but I thought I'd let you know beforehand. Just 2 normal size blocks. It helps if they're the same size block. All right, come on back. And if I disappear, just listen to my voice. So just pull your knees into your chest. You don't really need to see me. Just hug those knees in. A little bit of rocking here. Breathe. Just let your body start to relax. And just breathe. Tell yourself how good it was that you took some time out for you. Practice saying nice things to yourself. We don't do that a whole lot. We're real quick to say mean things to ourselves, and our brain remembers. It doesn't take too many repetitions for our brain to remember something mean we've said about ourselves. It takes a lot more to remember the nice things. So do praise yourself occasionally. All right, I want you to come back to center and bring your feet down to the mat. So knees are still bent. Arms come out in a T. And just bring your knees over to the left. Head looks right. Little variation on that twist we did at the beginning. And then come on back up. And drop your knees the other way. Head looks left. And come on back up. And extend your legs out along the mat. Extend your arms out along the mat. Inhale, reach up long and tall with your arms. And then exhale them over your head. So you're in one long line from your toes to your fingertips. And we're going to take one big inhale and lengthen everything. And then big exhale and out the mouth and let it go. So big inhale on my count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale out. And I know I said 1, but let's do that again, just in case that wasn't your best one. Big inhale and reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let it go. Oh, let's do one more just to make sure we've really got a good stretch. So inhale and lengthen. Make those arms and legs nice and long, nice long spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Bring your arms down. Just wriggle your fingers and your toes. Rock your head gently from side to side. Come back to center. Open your mouth and just squinch your face around. Just make faces. Release the tension in the jaw. We're going to take a big cleansing breath on my count. So big inhale and big exhale on the out the mouth. So big inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big exhale. Let it go. And just melt into your mat. If any random thoughts pop into your head, just dismiss them. And for the next few minutes, just let your body rest. And go ahead and bring your awareness back to your mat. Wriggle your fingers and your toes. Wake yourself up. And when you're ready, bring your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side gently. Gratitude for your body and all that it can do. Gratitude for your practice. And when you're ready, rock to the right or to the left, or just rock on up to sitting. And come into a nice, easy or cross-legged pose. And we'll stretch out that neck. So big inhale, reach up long and tall. Big exhale, arms lower. And head's going to drop over to the right. Right hand comes to the top and side of the head. Now bring that head over as far as you can, and then gentle pressure with your hand. And then release, and then tilt that head down toward the front a little bit more. Just changes the stretch a little bit. And then roll your head over to the left. Left hand comes to the top and side of the head. So the head is reaching over, the hand is providing a little bit of pressure. Then release the hand and then tilt your head down toward the front a little bit. Just changing that stretch. And then roll your head on over to the right shoulder, back, left shoulder, toward the front. And chin to chest, and we'll get that the other way. So over to the left, left shoulder, the back, right shoulder toward the front, and chin to chest. And lift your chin up, stretch it up. And then bring it back into the chest, a little bit of rounding. Big inhale, reach up long and tall. And exhale, hands come heart center. The light in me salutes the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for yoga tonight. Have a great rest of your day, depending on what time that you're watching this. And maybe it's a night practice, maybe it's a day practice, whatever it is. But hopefully I'll be seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.